Hello everybody. Now we are going up to the new topic in a fraction. So before we start in this topic, I would like to recall the previous lesson on standard 2. Okay, because we already learned this fraction in standard 2. So for the first of all, what is a fraction? Okay, what is a fraction? A fraction is something that show part of a whole. Okay, fraction is something that show part of a whole. Okay, for example, I have here is a Sarah and Sarah have one pizza. Okay, Sarah have one pizza. It's a very impossible to Sarah eat one whole of pizza. Okay, it's a very impossible. So Sarah bring her brother Tommy. Okay, her brother Tommy also like to eat pizza, but Tommy also cannot eat a whole part of pizza. Very impossible. Okay, so Sarah want to eat another one part and give another part to Tommy. So Sarah decide to cut the pizza equally and give to her brother Tommy. So this will be like this. Sarah have one part and Tommy also have one part. So it's very possible to eat, right? Because it's not too much. Okay? And then the fraction will be like this, 1/2. You already remember, right? We already learned this one, 1/2 at the standard 2. Now we're going up. A fraction is something that show part of a whole. Remember this one, eh? Okay, now we're going up to Sarah and Tommy. Sarah eat 1/2. Tommy also eat 1/2. So the fraction will be like this, 1/2. Okay, the fraction will be 1/2. So Sarah, because Sarah only eat one part and Tommy also eats one part, so the fraction will be 1/2. Still not understand? Never mind. I will show you after this. Okay, I will show you what is the function of number 2 and what is the function of number 1, and we're going to the next slide. Okay, we take the simple one, 1/2. Okay, what is 2 and what is 1, Teacher Arif? Okay, never mind, I will tell you. Okay, 2 is a total number of parts. Okay, 2 is a total number of parts, and 1 will be how many parts are we talking about? Okay, how many parts are we talking about? It's very simple actually. Okay, now we're going up to the pizza that Sarah and Tommy eat. Okay, what is a total number of parts? A total number of parts is how many parts we have here. So here we have one part. Here we have another one part. So we have 2 parts of pizza. And then Sarah eat 1 and Tommy also eat 1. So how many parts are we talking about? So 1 part. So the answer will be 1/2. It's very simple to understand. Okay. Never mind, we go to the next one. Okay, before this, I will teach you. 2 is the bottom one is a total number of parts, and then we also call it as a denominator, and the top one we call it as a numerator. The denominator is a total number of parts, and the numerator is how many parts are we talking about. Remember, the numerator must be top and the denominator must be at the bottom. Now we have another one girl here, so I call it as Amy. So now Amy has 4 slices of pizza, but it's very possible to Amy eat all parts from this pizza. Okay, so the denominator is how many parts we have here. So denominator will be 4, and Amy only eat 1 part. Okay, Amy only eat 1 part. So the numerator will be the numerator will be 1 because I only eat 1 slice of pizza. If I eat 2, so the numerator must be 2. If I eat 3, so the numerator must be 3. Okay? It's a very impossible to the numerator have a bigger number than the denominator. Okay? It's a very impossible. So now we're going up to the numerator and the denominator. Okay, I have one example here. A fraction, we have a very kind of variety of fraction with not to be a pizza. Okay? We're going up a very example. For this one, I have a square box. So how many the denominator here? So we must count together. So we must have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 parts here. So denominator must be 8. So the numerator is the red color. So how many parts of the numerator? So the numerator will be 4. It's very simple. So the next one is how many parts we have here for denominator. So denominator will be 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. The denominator will be 10 and the numerator will be 7 because we have 7 boxes that colored with a green color. Okay? It's very simple. So the next one, what is a denominator? Okay? The denominator will be number 4 and the numerator will be number 3 because we have 3 parts we are colored with a green or yellow color. The next one, we have a triangle shape here. In a fraction, if you want to do like this, you must look at carefully for the picture. If the picture divide equally in the same size, it can be a fraction. So denominator will be 2 and the numerator will be 1 because we have one part colored with a blue color. Okay, for example, I have one triangle here. Okay, but the question shaded like this. This is not a fraction because the parts are not same. Okay, the not same part, so we cannot call as a fraction. Must be at the same size. Okay. Another example, we have one square box here. Okay, the square box they divide like this. This is also not fraction because the size from this square box are not same. Okay, the size must be same. Okay, look at the other example I give here. Also, the size also same. Okay, this one also the size also same. Okay, the next one, look at here carefully. The size are same or not? If the same is a fraction, if not same, it's not a fraction. So now we're going up to the denominator. The denominator will be 4. The numerator will be 2. Okay, it's very simple. This one we have like this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 will be the denominator because the denominator is the total of parts. So the numerator, how many parts are we talking about? Okay, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the numerator will be 6. The next one, we have a denominator and a numerator. So denominator is the total of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So denominator will be 8. And the numerator will be 1 because we already have one shaded area here. So I have star here. If star is a divide equally in the same size. So how many parts we have here? So we have 5 parts. So denominator will be 5 and the numerator will be 1. It's very simple to understand, and I have this question. How to do this question? We don't have any parts to divide, and the picture also color in the whole picture don't have any parts. So we also call inside the fraction, denominator will be 1 and the numerator also will be 1 because don't have any parts. So in the next topics, I will tell you, I will tell you this one. This one can be a whole number. We can change a whole number become 1. Okay, this one also, I will teach you how to simplify a fraction, something like this. We can simplify this fraction. Okay, we also can simplify this fraction to the simplest one. This one I will teach you in the next lesson, never mind. So now, a fraction is something that show off a whole. You must remember these things. A fraction is something that show parts of a whole. Okay. Remember this one, the denominator must be at the bottom and the numerator must be at the top. And the denominator is a total of a parts, and the numerator is how many parts we are talking about. You must remember this because we are using this fraction until you standard 6, until you go to university. If you cannot memorize this one, denominator is very difficult to you. Okay, so now I have surprise for you. Answer all questions in quizzes and marks will be given after all questions. So you try to answer the question I will give and the marks I will give up to you all. Finish answer the question. So we will see at the next lesson. Thank you everybody.